Said, where did we get him? Looks like the Panthers got a big right tackle, Tom Scarborough. It's their third best player. You guys kill us every time you come. So yeah, he's money. All right. I made Marriott a captain, and I made McNeil a captain this year. We got 2 new captains on the roster.
Hey
Almost, I should have made Le'Veon Brewer. That's what it should have been. But
Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be
Marriott.
an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Carolina Panthers.
And McNeil.
I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godwin.
Plus, I was gonna make Vaughn one, but I didn't.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
I bet you, dude, that's probably why what's his name is so good, Brian Bowman's, because he's got the leader trait and he's got the captaincy.
Donovan and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit CD at week 3 of the preseason.
Yeah.
And this is the
That's
one
what
that
you
the
do.
coaches probably think is pretty valuable,
For
right?
sure.
Certainly, this is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game. And then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
Out a big old 93, I think. This guy absolutely shreds me in the preseason. I'm just gonna warn you right now. Wrong. Wow. I'm watching your streams. Oh my God.
As the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No, I didn't. Oh, shit.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Wow. Yeah, this kick coverage has been feeble.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center. Their 6'4" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them in practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Throwing on first down. Hand. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And his first carry, he loses the football. The Colts pick it up, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Yeah.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On second down, Metcalf. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense here.
Yes.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Look at this guy. He's going to find it no matter what.
Coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very football man.
Oh, Burns missing the throw.
Misses the target, incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
So they'll likely get a few more drives before we see the second team, but a good start for the first unit with 3 points.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason. Can they continue to evolve and add to what we just saw in the first drive?
Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Dean had 2 picks last game.
And just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. He dropped the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. 2nd and 2.
Play action for 6.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Oh, Dean. He was a former end.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush
Freshman
like that,
and sophomore years, they moved an outside linebacker where 4 guys apart when they changed the scheme to a 3-4. Now drafted to play outside linebacker in a 4-3.
Defensive back in there now.
It's unheard of, folks.
from the gun. Hand. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
He's going to get 1 quarter.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Brace that tackle. Oh, gee.
Return team.
Wow. Illegal block in the back, return team. Easy.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Callaway. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
Yeah. Mahoney.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. On first down, Callaway. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. To throw on second down, Burns. This is caught. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot because now you don't have as much space to cover.
But a well-run corner around there. 3.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so.
Big Lester Luther might get in there.
If you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best running play with my best back.
Wow, he breaks the first
time. He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Burns looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
On 4th down, Burns. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 3 yards out. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point.
Yeah, they're trying to just, they don't even know what they're doing anymore. This game's fucking rigged. Fake season for what? What are they doing? Just fucking...
Right down the middle.
I mean, I understand if it's the NBA and they want to finish their season.
Is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Why are they playing? Why are they starting the season like this?
Fielded about a yard deep.
Like, people are really going to say that team won.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
We're talking about a 162-game season.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers.
Right.
Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You can see users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Mm-hmm.
looking to throw on second down. Hand. Now Finley lost it.
Gary Richardson coming up and laying on him.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 91.
Frankie would go, yeah, you like to get hand. He'd say, that's what he said, hand.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Oh, dude, just go
A
get
very
some
good
hand.
gain on 1st down, 9 yards on the dump-off.
I don't know what the most annoying thing ever is, or people that say, like, donkey punch you. I'm gonna donkey punch you. This sounds like gotta be the most dorkiest saying that anyone's ever come up with. Like, and when people, dude, I've never said that in my life. And every time someone says it around me, I want to
I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down.
Now you're going to hear it tomorrow.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On the ground, McCaffrey, and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Closed fast, he said. Moses Tompkins in the ball game. Yeah, they're going right.
On 2nd down now, Tompkins. And he gets it inside
it's
the
like
10
after
to the
he
9.
gets into that second level, and I just can't get to him ever. There's one guy I can't get height.
First red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Back to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
My linebacker coverage can't be as good as it.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They do get 6, but they've still got some work to do on 3rd and goal.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Get him, Lester, someone.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
There you go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. Going to throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Dottie Pepper.
First down. Hightower, and able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones escaping the pressure right. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. Second quarter action, 1:56
He dotted one like that
remaining.
the other night. It was the sickest fucking play I've ever known.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
The Reggie Bush over the pile.
From 13 yards out. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
They're going to be doing that in the next game. The reach for the goal line I saw. It's sick.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter.
Yeah, I think that's what happens. It just like kind of does something like that.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
There's some kind of thing that goes into it. Oh, they blocked the extra point.
Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now? Much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was stacked down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
and get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. They'll drop it off to McCaffrey. He's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Looking to throw. And able to find Harris. Complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
The one you drew? I thought he was going to do it.
And the result here, a pickup of 8, leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Wow.
Wide open receiver complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
You just got to wait for him to make
this
it move.
Offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun. Hand. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
He's strong.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Insanity.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hand. And that's complete to McCaffrey. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
No, I had the block. Oh,
And
I
no
ran
return
like to
possible
the
here
side.
as they angle this one out of bounds.
Oh my God.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
This quarterback now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down.
Check, 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 check.
A final shot before break.
Of course it's Brian Burns.
He's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Most teams in the league hitting the 3-quarter pole in the preseason. The whole league will be in action next Thursday night to wrap it all up. And then we start for real a week after that with the NFL kickoff game. In our game, expect to see the starters for at least one more drive, something to look forward to as we get you back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard
You might be
line.
a returner. Taylor might be out of a
Out
gig.
come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On first down, Callaway.
What am I doing?
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd and 7, Jones looking left sideline. It's complete. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked into the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
I know one, Austin Elmore.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
He's a
That's a
happy.
simple throw and
He's a
catch,
happy.
but even with that completion,
He's
0
a happy
yards
passer.
gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window.
Oh, you know he's going to hit the big tight end
And he
and
will
lead him to
find his
the
big
left
tight
just
end over the
perfectly
middle.
on the
And they're
inside.
going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the
I know.
NFL
This
now,
guy's
isn't it?
curious.
Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score.
I held onto the button and tried to press circle as I was holding onto it on accident.
Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Back out.
Throwing Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field, so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
There's a big old hole somewhere.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Here come the fucking refs.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. McCaffrey following the penalty. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Ready? 8, read. I got it. Double tight, guys. Double tight. We got 4.
To throw on 2nd down. And this one complete to Coleman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the dump off at 2nd down.
On the ready.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hand. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit back to 16. So that's a 7-play.
Harper. Dude, I threw one to this guy, this rookie, Bradley Bowling, the tight end I drafted, and he seemed hella fast. It was weird. He's only has a 77 speed and 80 agility, and he seemed like fucking the best player ever. It was weird. It was like the way he caught it on the run and just...
That ultimately stalls out there at the
like
end.
Things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive. Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jones now operating from the gun. Throw left side complete. It's Barnes. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on third down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
No.
He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On first down, Hand. He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2.
Trammell, Jason Trammell. Jesse Trammell, excuse me. Oh, he tried a quarterback sneak like the fucking draw.
And that is not going to get it done.
Oh, blitz.
A loss of 3 to bring up fourth.
I might go for this now. I will.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter play.
Quick snap, man.
And this one is right through. And that will cut the lead down to 13. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
From the 29, Jones. Got his man complete over the middle.
Look at this correction.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
Max
it certainly
down.
Feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense. And guys want to be in line.
Oh, wow.
They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like
Third
receivers.
down,
But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
On second down, Hightower. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now Jones on 3rd down.
Luther Hightower.
That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 36.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back. You're down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3
like
as the drive
Jackson.
continues. It's a first down. They'll run on first down. Hightower. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target. And that's how he'll shred the defense.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now Jones.
Oh, no. Of course, because Brian Burns is playing outside linebacker now.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock down, but it went back second down.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Back to throw.
Oh, Big
Jones.
Mac's done. Finishes the
target.
drive. A hell of a drive by Dunn. Yeah, about
Touchdown.
5 catches, 4 catches.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. No surprise there. Third and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
They're going to keep it on the ground.
Get in there.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On second down now, Tompkins. And he'll be blocked out somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he's got his man on the out route. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now here's a screen play left side. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
This quarterback now 4 of 5 since coming on. It's 1st and 10.
Yep.
Here's Jackson finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Jackson will throw again. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. He's got daylight. The 40. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barnes. Touchdown, Indianapolis. In for the score. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up. 4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week? Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Throwing again. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now Jackson. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. This quarterback now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Jackson to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.